Welcome back to Paper Highlighter, the place where reality TV drama isn't just spilled, it's poured by the gallon. Buckle up, because tonight's lineup is loaded with jaw-droppers. First up, Jasmine and Gino are back in the hot seat. A leaked phone call paints her as the breadwinner, but fans are calling foul, accusing her of neglecting her kids and cashing in on Gino's wallet. The internet split between queen and gold digger, and yes, even Trump's name got dragged into the fight. Meanwhile, Elizabeth and Andrei's Moldova money saga takes center stage. 75 grand. Gone. Was it old debts, a setup for ratings, or just another chapter in their roller coaster? Fans are debating whether Elizabeth's trapped, loyal, or just tired of bailing her man out. And then Natalie Mordovtseva drops a bombshell. A Beverly Hills neck lift has fans both cheering and clutching their pearls. Some are celebrating her glow-up, others demanding answers. Didn't she say she was broke? But wait, Mina and Mark's blessed Montreal adventure was supposed to be about faith and family. Instead, it's all about Mina's natural hair glow-up. And the big question, where's her son Clayton? Next, Shaeeda's birthday bash turned from cake and balloons to a full-on Reddit war zone. Supporters showered her with love. Critics zeroed in on Bilal's vibe. Is he the doting husband or just staging another scene? Coming in hot, Usman never had a chance, according to fans. Reddit says he was doomed from the start, overshadowed, outmaneuvered, and trapped in relationships that were never built to last. And finally, one viral photo has the internet roasting Coleslaw like it's Sunday dinner. Was it main character energy or budget soap opera vibes? Fans say it's mean gold either way. And that's just the cold open, folks. If you live for the mess, the means, and the mayhem, you're in the right place. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single twist in the drama. Now, let's dive headfirst into tonight's first story, Jasmine and Gino's explosive leaked call. The call, shared online, has the internet divided like never before. Is Jasmine a victim fighting for her worth? Or is this another chapter in her gold-digging playbook? Fans are dissecting every word, and the backlash is exploding. In the leaked audio, Jasmine is heard insisting she earned her own money, pushing back against Gino's supposed narrative that he bankrolls her entire lifestyle. But here's the catch. Viewers quickly noticed the audio felt one-sided. Jasmine's voice was loud and clear, but Gino's response? Missing in action. That's all it took for critics to call foul, claiming she selectively posted the victim edit. The internet lit up like wildfire. Fans started pulling receipts, reminding everyone that Gino has allegedly spent thousands on Jasmine over the years. Everything from her cosmetic surgeries to hair, nails, and luxury add-ons. One blunt commenter put it this way: Gino basically paid for the way Jasmine looks. Ouch. And then came the deeper cut. Fans dragging her role as a mother into the spotlight. Multiple users accused her of neglecting her children back in Panama while chasing fame in America. Comments like, "Wouldn't you go home to your kids if you cared about them?" And "the money she flaunts should have gone to her children, not lip fillers," spread across Reddit and Instagram threads. But hold on, because Jasmine isn't without defenders. Loyal supporters rallied in her corner, arguing that Gino chose to spend his money and that no woman owes a man repayment for gifts. One fan boldly wrote, "At the end of the day, if he decides to spend whatever on his girlfriend, that's on him." Another insisted Jasmine is the drama that keeps 90 Day Fiancé alive, Without her, this show would be dead in the water. Still, the debate only escalated. Some critics dragged politics into the mix, joking, or maybe not joking, that Jasmine should be deported. Others kept it simple, labeling both her and Gino a mess who thrive on chaos. As one particularly brutal fan said, "I don't believe one tear she shed, not one." So what's really going on here? Some say this clip was a calculated PR move, Jasmine trying to reclaim the narrative after weeks of relentless criticism. Others see it as a desperation play, a way to hold on to the spotlight as her storyline teeters between sympathy and scandal. Meanwhile, Gino's defenders say he's broke, drained, and deserves peace. Jasmine's crew claps back that she's entitled to her share of the show's earnings and that she's earned it by carrying the drama. And let's not forget the cultural subtext. Jasmine's fiery personality versus Gino's quieter demeanor has always been their dynamic, but this phone call underscores the imbalance. She commands the stage while he looks perpetually on the defensive. To fans, that's either proof she's manipulative or evidence she refuses to be silenced. At the end of the day, this isn't just about money. It's about control of the story. Is Jasmine rewriting history to put herself in the hero seat, or is she finally demanding credit where credit's due?
Stick around because the drama's just warming up. If you thought a leaked phone call was wild, wait till you hear about Elizabeth and Andrei's $75,000 Moldova mystery. Where did the money really go? The couple's storyline, already infamous for its family drama, now has viewers questioning whether their entire move overseas was real or just another TLC setup. With money missing and suspicions mounting, this feud has gone global. The buzz began when whispers surfaced that Elizabeth and Andrei's $75,000 investment, money that was supposedly set aside for their future, had mysteriously vanished. Instantly, theories erupted. Some fans believe Andrei used the cash to pay off hidden debts in Moldova, while others think Elizabeth's father, Chuck, may be gearing up to step in as the family's bank yet again. Social media lit up with brutal commentary. One fan blasted Andrei directly. He cares more about saving face than saving his marriage. Another pointed out Instagram receipts, noting that the couple seems perfectly secure and happy in Tampa today. "This is old drama filmed for ratings," one user declared, dismissing the tension as just another recycled TLC plot. Still, plenty of viewers believe there's a darker undercurrent. Reddit threads are buzzing with accusations that Andrei has been playing the long game from day one, marrying into Elizabeth's wealthy family, leveraging her loyalty, and always finding a way to benefit from her father's safety net. Some even accuse him of being a scammer who saw Elizabeth as a ticket to financial stability. The speculation only grows when fans revisit Andrei's past. Why did he really leave Moldova in the first place? Was it simply to chase the American dream? Or did he have unfinished business with local authorities back home? Online sleuths have floated everything from unpaid debts to unresolved conflicts as the real reason behind his exit. Meanwhile, Elizabeth's role in this storyline has become a point of frustration. Many fans feel she's caught in a cycle, defending Andrei, standing by his side, and watching her father step in with money whenever trouble hits. "She's playing rescuer again," one commenter sighed. Another added, "It's exhausting to watch her loyalty get taken advantage of season after season." Even Andrei's behavior on screen fuels the fire. His dismissive attitude, rolling his eyes, brushing off Elizabeth's concerns, demanding she side with him over her family, has viewers convinced that he's more concerned about control than partnership. Some believe Elizabeth is trapped in a loop of manipulation, too exhausted to fight back. Others say her resigned facial expressions tell the whole story. And the fan theories don't stop there. A growing camp thinks producers orchestrated every detail. The disappearing money, the family confrontations, the drama-heavy confrontations in Moldova. To them, this is textbook TLC, recycling conflict for maximum ratings. But whether it's scripted or not, the result is the same. Elizabeth looks worn down, while Andrei basks in the attention.
So where does this leave them? If the money really is gone, Elizabeth could once again watch her father step in, enabling the same cycle of rescue and resentment. If it's just storyline fluff, then the bigger question is whether Elizabeth is okay living in a marriage where drama is the currency. As one fan bluntly put it, she doesn't look happy, and that says more than the missing money ever could.
Keep it locked, because this reality TV roller coaster isn't slowing down. If you thought missing money was messy, wait until you see Natalie Mordovtseva's brand new surgery update. It's got fans buzzing louder than ever. At 40 years old, Natalie has decided a Beverly Hills neck lift is the answer to her insecurities. But supporters and critics are tearing each other apart over whether this was self-care or just another bid for attention. Natalie, best known for her fiery personality and rocky 90-day fiancé relationships, took to Instagram this week with a confession. Even after losing 20 pounds last year, she couldn't get past the sagging skin on her neck. Her solution? A cosmetic procedure performed by Dr. Noah Sands of Profiles Beverly Hills, one of the most high-profile plastic surgeons in Hollywood, known for creating natural enhancements that don't scream surgery. In her own words, she called it a simple, light neck lift that promised quick recovery and a refreshed look. She even gushed about how thrilled she was to give her neckline some extra love. But what she framed as empowerment turned into instant fuel for online firestorms. Comments on Instagram and Reddit split into two fierce camps. Supporters cheered her on, applauding her honesty and confidence. One fan wrote, "You deserve to feel your best, queen." Another added, "She looks amazing and it's her body, her choice." For them, Natalie's willingness to open up about her insecurities felt refreshing. But critics were not so kind. Many pointed to her past financial struggles, blasting her for what they saw as hypocrisy. "Didn't she just say she was broke?" one user demanded. Another piled on with, "So money is tight, but Beverly Hills plastic surgery is affordable now?" The shade was relentless. Beyond money questions, others accused her of chasing perfection she'll never achieve. Fans dug up old clips where Natalie bragged about her natural beauty, accusing her of contradicting herself. And the bluntest comments cut deepest. Age doesn't forgive, and surgery won't either. Don't touch that dial, because if you thought a neck lift had fans divided, wait until you see Mina and Mark's so-called blessed Montreal adventure. From sacred selfies to missing children and family photos, this pilgrimage is anything but peaceful. When a family pilgrimage turns into an internet battlefield, you know it's a 90-day fiancé moment. Mina and Mark's blessed Montreal adventure just went from holy to wholly controversial. On paper, the trip looked picture perfect. Mina and Mark posed hand in hand in front of Montreal's famous oratory, posted serene captions about legacy and healing, and even called it a blessed family trip. Their feed radiated gratitude, faith, and togetherness. But within minutes, the comments section told a different story. Sure, plenty of followers cheered them on. Compliments poured in about Mina's natural hair. "Your hair looks so beautiful. Do not change that style. You look amazing." And "Mina looks gorgeous with her own hair." For many, it was refreshing to see her rocking her natural look rather than polished extensions or wigs. Yet, amid the compliments came the question no one could ignore. Where is Clayton? One fan asked bluntly, how come Clayton is not in any pics? Another speculated darker motives. She's enjoying her travels without her kids again. This wasn't just idle chatter. The absence of Mina's son overshadowed the entire faith-filled trip. Some critics accused Mina of prioritizing Mark, dismissed by one commenter as her sugar daddy, overparenting. Others suggested that if Clayton's passport was supposedly ready, his absence raised red flags. It was the same old accusation resurfacing, Mina chasing romance and spotlight while leaving her kids in the background. And then came the split reaction to the couple's tone. While Mina gushed about her family's distant relative, Frère Andrei, critics felt it was self-serving, a spiritual flex that ignored the elephant in the room. You can post about saints all day, one fan quipped, but don't forget your own child. Still, Behair commentary refused to die down. Dozens of fans chimed in, praising her natural look more than the pilgrimage itself. Comments like, "Love her hair that way," and "Her hair looks so much better," dominated the thread, proving that sometimes style choices speak louder than captions about faith. And just when you think the drama's winding down, don't touch that dial, because up next, we're heading into Shaeeda's birthday bash that turned a cake and balloons moment into a Reddit war zone. Her celebration with Bilal looked sweet and simple online, but the comment section? Anything but. From glowing praise to sharp critiques, fans couldn't agree on whether the moment was genuine joy or carefully staged reality TV optics. Shaeeda's birthday post seemed wholesome at first glance. She's smiling with balloons floating beside her, a cake front and center, and Bilal leaning in affectionately. The caption read like a love letter to gratitude, celebrating her growth since stepping into the 90-day spotlight. Supporters wasted no time flooding her comments. "She's glowing," one fan gushed. Another added, "Happy birthday, queen! You deserve the world." For many, it was refreshing to see Shaeeda celebrated without the usual shadows of drama. Compliments about her style, her energy, and her resilience poured in. Fans said she looked the happiest she's been in months. Believe it to Reddit and Instagram threads to stir the pot. Critics zoomed right past the balloons and cake to focus on Bilal. His presence, as always, sparked debate. One commenter noted how his carefully curated gestures often feel staged, while another claimed flat out, "There's no genuine vibe in this photo. It's for show." The arguments escalated quickly. Some fans pointed to past moments on the show where Bilal's control issues overshadowed Shaeeda's milestones, suggesting this birthday post was just another example of him managing appearances. Others countered that he looked sincerely affectionate and that Shaeeda's smile spoke louder than any criticism. And then came the comparisons. Fans started stacking Shaeeda's party against other cast members' celebrations. Was it lavish enough? Was it heartfelt? Was it worthy of her journey? Some argued she deserved more than balloons and a modest cake, while others insisted it's not about extravagance, it's about happiness. The conversation also veered into Shaeeda's evolution as a reality star. Many fans noted how she's come a long way since first appearing on 90 Day Fiancé, highlighting her growth in confidence, fashion, and independence. Supporters framed the birthday as proof she's thriving despite scrutiny. Detractors, however, argued that her relationship still feels like a cage, with Bilal pulling the strings behind the scenes. Stick around, because if you thought birthday drama was messy, wait until you hear Reddit's brutal takedown of Usman. Some fans say he never stood a chance from day one, and the receipts are jaw-dropping. From cultural clashes to overwhelming partners, Usman's journey through the 90-Day franchise has always been polarizing. But now, Reddit has put his entire arc on trial, and the consensus is harsh, doomed from day one. It all started with one blunt post. "I think Usman never had a chance." That single line unleashed a tidal wave of commentary, with fans dissecting every beat of his storyline. And the takes? Savage. Some argued that the cultural divide was simply too wide. Between visa pressures, family disapproval, and long-distance chaos, Usman's relationships were viewed as battles he couldn't possibly win. Others painted an even bleaker picture, saying the power dynamics stacked against him from the very beginning. And then there's the personality clash. Fans reminded everyone of Lisa's intense, controlling behavior, followed by Kim's life-than-large personality. Redditors joked that Usman was basically set up to fail, bouncing from one queen to another, always the one bending over backward.
He was always playing catch-up, one user quipped, like an actor at an audition who never got the part. The memes rolled in fast. Comparisons included boy band auditions gone wrong, bad casting calls, and even a running gag that Usman was TLC's forever understudy. Good for drama, never for love. But fans didn't stop there. They tore into the recurring theme. Usman wants real love, but his partners are always portrayed as mismatched, older, or skeptical. Some argue that the show's producers intentionally cast him in doomed scenarios to guarantee conflict. Others accused Usman of being just as complicit, chasing fame and music exposure while pretending to pursue love. Keep it locked, because if you thought Usman's saga was wild, wait until you see the viral smirk that sent Reddit into meme overdrive. Was it charm, ego, or just awkwardness? The internet can't stop roasting. A single snapshot of a cast member, instantly nicknamed Coleslaw, leaning forward with a sly grin has split fans down the middle. Was it confidence, cringe, or the birth of meme gold? It all started with one innocent image. Coleslaw, a cheeky fan nickname that's already stuck, was caught on camera tilting his chin, leaning in just a little too far, and flashing a smirk that oozed confidence, or at least tried to. In seconds, Reddit and Instagram threads blew up. The post that started it all was playfully titled, "Coleslaw literally had to step up to feel bigger." That one line set the tone for what became a roast fest of epic proportions. Fans unleashed their creativity, firing off comparisons faster than TLC can roll out spin-offs. One user quipped he looked like a discount villain auditioning for a soap opera. Another joked it screamed main character energy in a low-budget romance novel. The punchlines kept stacking. Boy band tryouts, budget cologne ads, even a villain origin story powered by the green light glowing behind him in the shot. But underneath the humor, a deeper debate bubbled up. Was this body language pure confidence or insecurity dressed up as bravado? Some argued he puffed himself up just to hold the spotlight, calling it a desperate move for attention. Others insisted it was harmless fun, that he was simply enjoying the moment and leaning into the scene with zero shame. The beauty of it all? Every fan interpretation only fueled the meme fire. The more people tried to analyze his smirk, the funnier it got. One viral comment read, "This is the cologne ad you see at a gas station." Another piled on, "He looks like the lead in a knockoff Hallmark Christmas movie, but the one where Santa never shows up." The creativity snowballed. Some fans photoshopped him into movie posters. Others turned the smirk into a TikTok reaction template. Before long, Coleslaw's look became less about who he is and more about the collective internet joy of piling on. And yet, tucked between the memes were defenders who saw the humor but didn't think it was fair to roast him so hard. One wrote, "At least he's confident enough to lean in. Half the cast looks checked out." Another chimed in, "Y'all are roasting him, but he gave us a meme for the ages. That's worth something." Love it or hate it, this single snapshot has carved out its place in 90-day history. The smirk may fade from the headlines, but as a reaction meme, it's bound to live on in fan threads, group chats, and TikTok stitches for months to come.